Hi everyone, welcome to a birthday whip and chat. But, we'll do some show and tell first. Yesterday, on the 17th of June, I turned 39. 39. So old. So old. This is the card I got from Mum. That says happy birthday in Welsh. Very cute birthday card. This is a card from someone in Mum's church. It's very pretty with the hummingbirds. Very pretty. And then, let's move this out of the way. Mum made me a gnome. Made me a gnome. And it has a little bell on its hat. Isn't it cute? So. There we go. It sits on my bookshelf. It's very cute. Well, there. There you go. You can see it there. Okay. And Mum got me a new pair of trousers. That was nice. Not jeans. Something thinner than jeans, because who wants to be wearing jeans in hot weather? Nobody. Nobody wants to wear jeans in this weather. It's too hot. This is what I'm reading. Secrets of Sunshine. Don't ask me to pronounce the author's name. There is a shadow. Where is there a shadow? Anyway, that's what it's about if you want to pause and read. I don't know where the shadow's coming from. It's alright so far, this book. I've got to page 171. So, although on Goodreads I put it at 178 because I was updating my progress on the book and I forgot where I'd got to. So we're nearly up to where I said I was on Goodreads. And oh, the wizard people. Not finished, no, but so close, so close to being finished. Look at that. There is only this bit to do. Need something behind us anyway. Oh, so close to being done. So close. Like, if I look at the chart, there is some more white beads. So some more of these little white beads to go in. And some of the gold beads to go on the end of his hat there. And then that's it for the beads. And then it's just some stitching in like... in the blues, I think, in the blue colour. Yeah, dark blue. Dark, bright blue, maybe? Yes. Dark, bright blue, very dark blue, and dark blue. I think are the colours left. So just blues left to put in. And some white beads. But it's nearly done. It's nearly done. Oh. I cannot wait to be done with this. I think one more Sunday and it will be done. Or 2 Sundays maybe. We'll say 2 Sundays in case I don't go to Mum's this Sunday. But it's nearly done. Nearly done. So close. Oh, I cannot wait to be finished with it. Oh, I used blue highlighter on the pattern to mark off what I've done. So that's exciting. That is very close to a finish. And then the cat, the black cat. Ooh, I can't get in. That's where I've got to with the black cat. Not very far, but you know. That's what it'll look like when it's finished. So I sort of was here and then I've sort of coming down to this area, down here, down the base of the tail. Yeah, because you can kind of see where it's starting to curve there. So I haven't done the white back stitches that it's got on its tail. I'll see what it looks like after I've finished it as to whether I put white back stitches in its tail. But obviously I would like do the white back stitches for its whiskers and probably for its like eyelashes. And then there's a lot of back stitching involved for the chair that it's in. Like that is back stitch, and all down there and there and all the way along there is all back stitch. And up there, that's all back stitch. So there's a lot of back stitch in it. Oh, and they've back stitched, you probably can't tell on here, maybe. But they've back stitched around the top of its head and like along its back. Maybe you can just make that out. So that's that. I haven't done any stitching recently, so that's why there's no progress on that. I think we're going to have to move the gnome. Move the gnome. And then this is where we are. We've started on the bottom of the diamond painting. Mama Knows Best by Mandy Manzano and Diamond Art Club. Let us do some diamond painting. How about that? Let's do some diamond painting. There we go. Got a 0 as a cover minder. There are not enough things with 0 on, like merch wise. Like people always do Jack Skellington or Sally and what's his name, Oogie Boogie, but they don't do enough with 0. And you don't really see cross stitch patterns with 0 either, or artwork. Like, get on it, people. We need more 0 in our lives. I did a time lapse of like doing all this. 46 minutes just to get something that's 6 minutes and a few seconds long. 46 minutes. Nobody ever tells you that about a time lapse, do they? That you're going to spend like an hour almost filming for just a 6 minute end product. It's just, oh. I looked at it when it was done. I was like, what? All that work just for 6 minutes of video time. Ugh, gosh. So it's kind of disappointing. Like six minutes when you've been sat there for almost an hour. Blimey. So I don't know. Maybe I could include that in here somewhere of me doing this. Maybe I'll just put it in at the end and put it to music, and then you can watch it, not watch it, you know, whatever floats your boat. Mum picked me up in the car today because I need the car for tomorrow morning, and we were sat at the traffic lights just before we turned to head towards her place, and a limo passed us, like a black limo. Cool, it's not rare that you see a limo down here. But then when I was coming back this way, there were some people young people, in black suits, the men obviously, in black suits, so don't know what was going on there, whether there'd been like a funeral or something. Nobody looked like they were in wedding attire, although I wasn't really paying attention to the ladies that were outside. So, I mean, maybe there was a wedding. I don't think you'd want to go to a pub after your wedding. Well, I mean, some people might, of course. But I think it was probably more funeral than... I don't know. I mean, it could have been anything. So that was interesting, seeing a limousine. Don't often get to see that. Yesterday, turned 39. Happy birthday to me. My brother was the only one to say happy birthday on Facebook. How disappointing. Me and Mum went out for lunch to a delightful restaurant in one of the local towns. I've put the pictures up on Instagram. Oh, stunning. Like, beautiful place. Mum booked us in for quite an early lunch, so it was just us when we arrived. In the whole restaurant, we had the whole place to ourselves for a bit, which was nice. But then people started to trickle in as it got sort of later. I will put pictures, well, a couple of pictures here. And I had a mojito with alcohol in for my first drink. Very nice. But cool, blimey. Whew. The rum was strong. It was very, very strong. Because I don't normally drink alcohol. And I had a chicken burger. And it came with an onion ring and one spoonful of coleslaw. And some, a little container thing of chips. Chunky chips too. I'm not a fan of chunky chips. And the chicken burger had lettuce in it and garlic mayonnaise and a slice of cheese. It said American hard cheese on the menu, but I don't know. It was probably just bog standard cheddar. I don't think there was anything American about it particularly. Oh, an option. And Mum had gluten-free eggs Benedict for her lunch, which she really enjoyed. And I tried the non-alcoholic version of the mojitos. Oh, divine. With apple juice in. Oh my God. The best thing on the entire planet. Hook it up to my veins and pump it in. Because delicious. So, so delicious. I will put a picture. The picture I've got is of the alcoholic one. But the other one looked basically the same. It was maybe slightly more yellow in colour because of the apple juice in it. But the picture is of the alcoholic version. Somewhere here. Somewhere in here. Yeah. I could have stayed there all day and drunk the non-alcoholic version. Because the alcoholic version gave me an almost instant headache. Which is not good on your birthday. So I don't know what percentage the rum was of how strong it was. Probably quite strong. And then Mum was wishing that she'd tried a mojito, probably the non-alcoholic version. He said he could have done it with strawberry or passion fruit, the non-alcoholic one. That would have been interesting. But apple is definitely best. And the sprig of mint in the top is huge, huge. Not just like a piffling little leaf. It's like the top of a plant kind of thing. Obviously not like the whole top of a plant, but you know what I mean. Well, you'll see in the picture. So, delightful. Didn't want to move. I was so full afterwards. But of course, you have to make room for dessert. There's always room for dessert. Mum had the chocolate brownie. And it had ice cream on top and a raspberry and flowers. Look on Instagram for the picture. And then I had the salted caramel cheesecake. And it had those like chocolate crispy brown things sprinkled on top. And ice cream on top, which was very cold and hurt my teeth. And it had a raspberry on top of the ice cream and some flowers. And a strawberry, like a slice of strawberry. Yeah, so very yummy. I ate the flowers. Mum ate her flowers as well that were on her chocolate brownie because they were, edible flowers. Before lunch, we stopped in at a cafe. Mum wanted to look in a couple of the clothes shops in the town because she was looking for some tops. So we did that, and Mum got a couple of tops. And then Mum was thirsty, so we went into a cafe. Mum had a tea. I think she had a pot of tea. Not that she drank it all. But Mum had a pot of tea and I had a elderflower lemonade. It was very nice, but there was a lot of sediment in the bottom of that can. I don't think I realised how thirsty I was till I had that drink. Because it was warm yesterday, very warm. And when we were at the cafe, Mum was wearing a thick coat. I told her to leave it in the car, but anyway, never mind. And then Mum forgot to remind me to pick up her walking poles that she's using to walk about with. So luckily we hadn't gone far before Mum realised. So had to go back and pick those up. I think we did the cafe first and then we went round. I had to go to the post office because someone bought the Terry Pratchett book I'd read, The Unadulterated Cat by Terry Pratchett. So that was good. And that's gone. Thank you very much to the person who bought that off my Vinted store. So I've sold 3 things on Vinted now. So that's good. I still haven't gone through my diamond art clips to see what else I can bear to part with. Mostly because I don't want to. I really don't want to. But, needs must, as they say. But I still have the Crystal Lake cabin. That's still up on there. Fred is doing well. And of course I hope you're not eating. If you're eating, just mute for the next few seconds. Fred puked up a hairball again this morning. You can unmute now. I won't carry on talking about that. Where I work, where I go cleaning, they've put a new door on the front of the communal entranceway. It is so hard to get into. It should not be that hard to unlock a door. I mean, you should be able to just turn the handle, turn the key, and get in. No, it is not that simple. No. You have to fiddle about with the handle and the key at the same time to get it to open, which is just stupid. So I've had to leave the key at the building, because my boss said that she would get them to look at it, but surely they would have a key, you know, to get in, seeing as they run the building. Why have I got to leave my key there? I mean, what happens if they forget to put it back and I can't get in on Friday, which is the day after tomorrow? Ugh, I don't know. Just crazy. I don't know if I'm going to have to leave it there again Friday after I go. I mean, I was about to give up again this morning to get in to go do my cleaning because I couldn't, it wasn't working. It didn't matter which way you turned the key or which way you moved the door handle. Oh, it's falling over. It was not unlocking. Oh, such a pain in the backside. But anyway, I did manage to get in. Thank goodness. Oh, and it stank in there. It stank. It stank of BO and cigarette smoke. And they're not supposed to be smoking in there. And I'm pretty much out of air freshener to kill off that kind of smell. But they are all clean for the week until I see them on Friday morning. So that's a relief. I was worried I wouldn't be able to get in, especially when I was fighting for like 20 minutes this morning, trying to unlock the door. They put a new door frame in as well, and the bit on the bottom, what is it called, the thing on the bottom that you, anyway, whatever the bit is in the bottom, that's all new as well, and it's a bit higher up than what it was on the old door, so you have to be careful not to trip over that. It's a good job nobody's in a wheelchair in that building. Oh, and when I got there this morning, there was a parcel for one of the residents just left outside, propped against the door. So I'm guessing the postman's having problems getting in. So, although I'm surprised one of the residents hadn't been out during the day and like brought it in for them. So I brought it in and put it on top of their letterbox by their front door. Did that for them, rather than have it be left outside and someone wander off with it. So how is everybody doing? Is everybody enjoying the hot weather? Or is everybody going, give me autumn already? I am with the people who say, why isn't it autumn already? Give me the colder weather. Give me 9 degrees. Let's go back to 8 degrees. And of course in Australia it's winter already. And Mum said that my brother had 4 degrees recently, or the other day. So, yeah. Let's all, those of us who prefer the colder weather, just traipse off to Australia to enjoy the cold. And then come back again when it's when it hits summer over there. And just come back here when it's winter over here. And except that would get very expensive if we all did that. And I don't think our bosses would appreciate us all just vanishing for a few months just so we could escape the heat. We'll probably come back and find ourselves without a job. It was very foggy this morning when I went to work. This is a very rambly whip and chat, but you know, go with the flow, people. Yeah, it was so thick you could hardly see very far in front of you when you were driving. It was ridiculous. I mean, good luck seeing anything coming at you because, blimey, visibility was atrocious. But it had cleared up by the time I got to about 6, 7, probably by 6. It had all gone, so so thick it was blimey. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing all right? Everybody enjoying the weather and getting along with family and friends, and everybody's pets doing all right? Let me know down below that you're all doing all right. And tell me if you like this hot weather, or if you're a winter person like me. I was watching Cherry Wallace the other day on YouTube. Oh no, it wasn't YouTube. It was on Instagram. She did a reel. And she was saying how she was an autumn girly and couldn't wait for the autumn. What was she saying? Yeah, it was about that, yeah. My brain, I only watched the reel yesterday. Oh dear. And she was doing a engagement Q&A, because if you didn't know, Cherry Wallace has got engaged to her handsome other half. Oh, if you've seen the engagement photos on Instagram, amazing. Oh, stunning photos. I mean, she looked beautiful, and him, oh, blimey, delicious is the only word for it. she did well there. And of course he's a chef. He's a chef? I think he's a chef. So yeah, blimey. I keep expecting her to talk about her ring on YouTube when she does a video, but she never does. And I'm like, talk about your ring. We need to know. We need to know. We need to know all the things about the ring. All the things. But anyway, obviously that's up to her if she doesn't want to share about the ring or not. But it's very exciting. Very exciting for her. It's nice when things work out for people. And I bet the families are excited. Wedding on the horizon. Very exciting. I wonder what kind of theme they'll go for with their wedding. I imagine it'd be fairly fantasy inspired. Probably quite heavily fantasy inspired. Unless she went for something not fantasy inspired. She took a different route with the wedding. I wonder if she'll share anything about the wedding on social media. I hope she does. That would be awesome. Or even like a short clip of the wedding. I mean, probably not, because that kind of thing is very personal. But I am super happy for her. Super happy. Because that's just amazing. She's found her person. Oh, so exciting. Oh, and then I was watching another YouTuber the other day, and he lost his daddy, Austin and Jess Bomer on YouTube. Austin lost his daddy in a car accident end of May. So that's sad. Poor dude. Losing his daddy. Especially in quite a horrific way. That's very traumatic. Obviously, thoughts go out to him and the family. Father's Day must have been very hard for him this year, seeing as he's lost his daddy. If you follow Austin and Jess, send them plenty of love, because, they'll still be grieving, of course. Not something you get over in 5 minutes. Or almost a month now. Anybody have any exciting news? Anybody getting married? Anybody got a new boyfriend or girlfriend? Because it's obviously Pride Month, because it's June. And isn't it men's mental health awareness as well this month? So check on your fellas, make sure they're doing all right mentally, make sure they're all okay and coping with life, because, you know, men find life quite hard sometimes because they're expected to just man up and carry all the burdens. But just check in on them, make sure they're all right, the men in your lives. Make sure they aren't just sitting there suffering in silence. It's important. Too many people commit suicide. Gosh, we've gone dark. It's gone. Oh, the video took a dark turn. No, it is important. Make sure everybody's doing all right mentally. Keep everybody happy in their heads. And make sure they feel able to talk about whatever's bothering them. You know, and make sure you feel you can talk about whatever's bothering you to somebody. You know, not just men, women, everybody. You know, something's bothering you, don't bottle it up and let it fester. Talk about it to somebody. It's often easier to talk to a stranger about it than it is to somebody that's close to you. So, you know, I know a lot of people offload their problems onto YouTubers. Well, you know, feel free. We will be your shoulder to cry on if you need us. We might not necessarily be able to do anything about whatever it is, but we can just be there and go, oh, they're there, it's all right. Try and, you know, brighten your day through a conversation. Probably that kind of conversation is better on Instagram, on private messaging, rather than just sharing it with the whole world on the comment section or on a post on Instagram. But obviously we're not therapists, so if you need to see a therapist or a counsellor or whoever, then, you know, go forth and find somebody to talk to who can provide the proper help and support that you might need. Because everybody struggles. Sort of meandered all over the place, didn't we, with this? I will let you go, and I will put the time lapse in after this bit, and I'll put some music attached to it. But just know it's for further up than where I am now. Everybody have a good day, and thank you for watching and listening and subscribing. Don't forget to hit the bell and the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will see you again soon. Bye.